Okay, well, I guess you're here now, so I'll start now. Subscribe. Yep, right there. Just subscribe. You know, it's this big red button on the bottom right by the bell. You just click it and then you see my videos. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Subscribe. Yep, that's all you gotta do. It's pretty simple. Maybe even like, but subscribing's better. So, how are you subscribing? Are you subscribing a lot? Yeah. All the people you see just subscribe everywhere, you know? Just going around like, hey, hi you. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe. Walking around in public, slaps one in the face like, let's subscribe. And then just be like, hello, I'm subscribing to you. Walking around school being like, yo, I'm gonna subscribe to you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Everyone, just subscribe. Yep. Yep. I'm not gonna say anything different, not different. Just subscribe. It's simple. It's free. You don't get anything from it. I do. You know, because I'm selfish. Remember, red thing right on the bottom right. You'd be like, over here? How did it come on? Right over there. Right by the bell. Okay? Just do it. Yeah, subscribe. Oh, consider subscribing. Yeah. I know, it's crazy. Are you gone yet? No, you're still here? Wow. Are you subscribed? No? Right down there. Just do it. Subscribe. Man, we're only 1 minute and 46 seconds into this. This goes by really slow. Yeah. Well, subscribe. Yep. It's hard. This is so stupid. Subscribe. Subscribe. It's like a Mortal Kombat character. Subscribe. No, nothing. Nothing. You just guys looking at me like I'm stupid. Cool. Well, subscribe to that stupid person if you're watching him. Are you done yet? No, not yet. Subscribe. How about now? You done yet? No? Okay, whatever you say. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and keep on saying subscribe for the next minute. Starting now. Subscribe. 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 Oh my gosh, this is a tongue twister. It seems impossible. Okay, keep going. Subscribe. 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 Yeah. Subscribe. 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 It's so weird when you say it slow. Subscribe. 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 Literally, subscribe. You're probably gone now, right? Come on, you're 3 minutes and 40 seconds into this and you're not leaving yet. I guess it is kind of late, so you're kind of bored, I guess, but subscribe. Are you done yet? You done? Look at the reflection right here. It looks like a big ol' subscribe right there. Right there. Oh, got 2 subscribes. Maybe a like up here and subscribe down here. Yeah, subscribe. Big one across the forehead. Subscribe. Oh yeah, cool. It's amazing. What else did it say? Oh yeah, subscribe. It's in the bottom right. Right by the bell. 5 minutes. We are 40 seconds away from it now. Subscribe. Yep. Subscribe. You know, I want to see how many times I say this in this video. Subscribe. Subscribe. Why is there, what's this reflection right there? And you see it? Yeah, you do. See, it says subscribe. Gotcha, didn't I? Well, subscribe. 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 I'm going to say subscribe almost every second. Once subscribe. 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 I'm going to say subscribe for every second if you didn't understand it the first time. Subscribe. 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 Subscribe.